श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ओम्। ॐ एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्तिः प्रचोदयात्। वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। ॐ ऐंकार ह्रींकार रहस्ययुक्त श्रींकार गुणार्थ ओंकार मर्म प्रतिपादिनेभ्यां नमो नमः। श्री गुरु पादुकाभ्याम्। ओम उग्रं वीर्यं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नृसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युं नमाम्यहम्। ओम श्री लक्ष्मी नरसिंहाभ्यां नमः। ओम ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं ओम ओम ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं ओम ओम ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं ओम ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं ओम। ओम सदाशिवसमारंभां शंकराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। Invoking the grace of all the Guru Parampara and Sri Lalita Parameshwari Lokamata, we are today continuing our classes on Sri Vidya Upasana with Vedanta perspective. Knowing the goal is essential before doing any action. For example, an anveshana means yes, a person who is in search may wander for a goal. He may not know what is that goal, but he is also having an idea what for I am in search. Even for an anveshana, the spiritual goal is Shastras say Aham Brahmasmi, but I could not own up it. I am not able to abide on it. I am not able to even accept it because the material world in which I suffer seems to be real. The experiences what I experience through 5 sensory perceptions seems to be real. Seems to be real. How to negate that kind of reality, so-called reality, and to attain ultimate reality? If you are worrying like this, you are an eligible candidate for our class. If you don't bother about it, whatever I see this world as this world is enjoyable, no question of learning. When there comes a question, when there comes a question mark, why? Who am I? What is happening? Is it real or unreal? What I see in and around me, everything is changing, everybody is changing. Using this knowledge, what kind of knowledge now you have? A doubtful knowledge, not a knowledge determined by Shastra. So you need a pramana. You are seeing Swami talking in front of you online, on board. Pratyaksha pramana is applied, and you get an anumana that this is the same Swami who spoke yesterday, not a new Swami or anybody else. This is the same Swami because he looks alike. You are doing inference. Like this, using this pratyaksha and inference, I am not able to get abidance on this Vedic scripture which says Aham Brahmasmi or Tat Tvam Asi. I am not able to agree or have abidance over it. I have samshaya, doubt. When this real world is there, how can I accept this as Maya, Mithya? How is it possible? Then you have to undergo a lot of experiences, good and bad, sukha dukkha. And finally, you will start believing karma as the path of liberation. You will start believing karma as the path of liberation. And after doing karma for many more years, you will decide this karma marga is not at all going to help for my liberation. I have to take up jnana through a guru. Then the shishya goes and approaches a guru for jnana. The guru will ask for his adhikaritvam. He should be a mumukshu. He should be a jignasu, means the seeker of true knowledge. And he should have viveka, the discriminative knowledge between the nitya and anitya, nitya vastu and anitya vastu discrimination he should have. Then vairagya he should have. I will not step back from this task at any cost. Let anything may happen. Even let my guru reject me. I am not bothered. Whatever has to happen is happening. It is also some unfoldment of my past life karma. But my search is for my guru. You may ask, every jiva is connected with the guru? Yes, it is true. Every jiva is connected with a guru. Because guru is only the instrument, Ishvara is the Adi Guru who comes through this guru and speaks. So Devi is the real guru who speaks through your guru. for you. Devi speaks for you. So with that knowledge, with that beginning, you should develop Vairagya. Unless I get the complete solution for my question from the Shastra, I will not leave my Guru. Catch hold of your Guru. Whatever happens, everything happens for your goodness only. Guru's name may be different, but all Gurus are one, because they are the instruments from, it may be Windows 7 or it may be Windows 10 or it may be Windows 20. Doesn't matter, because this jnanam doesn't belong to the Guru. It comes through Ishvara. Ishvara delivers this knowledge. Devi delivers this knowledge to you. So that mother knows what to give, what not to give. Sometimes mother denies ice cream for the child. The child may get anger. Why mother is not allowing me to take ice cream? Like that, something mother may deny, not to give. As this human mother knows what to give, what not to give to the child, this divine mother also knows what to give, when to give for this jiva. So keeping everything as Ishvara Arpanam, I am waiting for my Guru. The day will come. We think that I have selected my Guru, but in reality, it is Guru who selects the student. Guru visits the student. Guru comes to the student. You know, all Gurus are in search of students, right students, with good adhikaritva. So it is Ishvara Kripa. If I go to Guru, it is Atma Kripa. If Guru comes to me, it is Ishvara Kripa. With all the grace of Ishvara, Guru Kripa, Guroho Kripa, the Kripa of the Guru unfolds. I am through. It is the first day when I meet my Guru, and a long way to cross, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 12 years, I have to continue my journey with my Guru. But all those things are only follow-ups. The main subject is over. When it is over, as soon as you meet the Guru, everything is over. All the karmas are over. All the sufferings are over. All the dukkha's are over. Now you are free from everything. So Guru's blessing makes everything success. And I have told you many times, Shraddhamsi Bahu Vignani. Shreyamsi Bahu Vignani. Shreyas, when you are going for Shreyas, Bahu Vignam will come. Vignani, Bahu Vignani will come. To come out of that, what we should do? Only we have to depend upon the true Guru. Like that, we are also now getting many Vignas to transform this knowledge. Online Vignas we are getting. But with the grace of Devi, we are able to communicate properly and continue this class. So be prepared to accept this knowledge. And how a Shishya should be, that also told. In Sri Vidya, particularly in learning Sri Vidya, when doing Upasana, you should have a childlike mind. You should not pretend to be an intelligent. You need not pretend to be a great sadhaka. Just be yourself. Surrender at the feet of Guru as you are. You need not tell Swamiji, I have studied so many things, I want to study from you also. No Guru will teach. Be open to accept everything with all bliss. Learning is bliss. Learning is happiness. Knowing is happiness. I know coconut has 3 eyes, like Trayambaka. But I was having doubt when I was 19 years old. I was having doubt how this ghee is ghee is poured in coconut. Which way they will pour? I don't know. It was the very first time when I met my Guru, Shabarigiri Siddha, Swami Manikantaha. He takes a coconut and opens an eye of that coconut with an instrument, small instrument weapon. He opens it. Oh, it is the germinating eye. There are 3 eyes. One eye will not, 2 eyes will never open. It will be very hard to open. And one point of that eye is very, very soft, because germination comes through that eye. He opens that. Very soft it is, so that it gets open. Up to that time, I don't know. I know coconut as if a dog knows coconut. In Tamil, there is a saying, Naidam Kidaitha Tengam Param Pola. As if a dog gets a coconut, it doesn't know how to open. It cannot eat also. It will try to rotate it here and there. It cannot do anything without playing with it. So the Guru opens the eye. I got stunned. Oh, it is the third eye. To represent that only, in Shabari Yatra tradition, they open that eye. And also, it is a germinating point of germination. And if it is opened, the further generation is not there, will not be there. Then Guru pours jnanam as ghee inside that coconut. He pours jnanam inside that coconut. What a wonderful thing. Then the Shishya takes the coconut on his head. It is called Irumudi in Shabari Yatra tradition. Irumudi means 2 knots. Why 2 knots? In one side of the bag, this filled in coconut will be kept. In another side, all grocery items will be kept, which will be used on the onward journey. During the journey, it will be used. And this coconut will be broken while we are entering into the temple. And ghee will be used for the Abhishekam for Swami. And this bag which carries the groceries mean, those groceries mean the Laukika, the karma kanda. And the right hand side, coconut filled with coconut, that coconut shows the jnana. And we see, this is the truth of truth. Bhagavan shows the Chin Mudra. Only two deities will show the Chin Mudra. One is Dakshinamurti, another is Lord Ayyappa. Why I am telling this? I came to tell you about this experience because I know about coconut, but the philosophy of coconut utilized in Shabari Yatra, I don't know until I was given by my guru. So this is what essential. This is what important. You may know Aim, Hrim, Shrim. I know Kaya ila Hrim, Asakala Hrim, Sakala Hrim. Some people called me and asked, Swamiji, you are giving online Upadesha for free of cost. Yes, it is available free of cost on Google. It is not me giving. It is free of cost available on Google. You can Google Sri Vidya today. But the real understanding is essential. For that only, we are taking much classes, many attempts we are making to make you understand properly. We have designed this course as number one, Rupa Dhyana, Upasana, number two, the Kundalini Yoga, number three, the Vedanta understanding, number four, assimilating the knowledge. So, this is a great journey. I'm happy that you are all with me, and we will have more happy learning and more knowledge to share. I am about to share the Shapa Vimochana Mantra from the past 2 days. Yesterday also, today also. Because no Sri Vidya gurus teach Shapa Vimochana Mantra to their followers. Without Shapa Vimochana Mantra, this Sri Vidya may not work. You see the electricians, if some fan is not working or light is not working, if you call an electrician, he will just come in and he will bite the wire and he will connect somewhere, the light will glow or the fan will rotate. He knows where to bite, where not to touch. If you bite, what will happen? Like that, Unless this Shapa Vimochana is taught properly, there is no use of learning Sri Vidya Upasana. This is the idea. So there are a lot of obstacles. There are some people to stop this program. There are some attempts happening to stop this program, to disturb this program. What is the use? If I am not allowed to teach, you will be taught by Ishvara one day, by Devi one day. I may not be the proper instrument to teach. So these attacks or attempts of blocking may spoil the program. We never bother. If it is the grace of Guru Mandala, it will come to you, definitely. If there is grace of Guru Mandala, it will come to you, definitely. This is the play in Karma Kanda. In Jnana Kanda, no play. This attempts will not stop this program. This way or that way, millions and millions of ways are there to communicate the truth. You cannot hide the whole ash board with a lump of cooked rice. So I will teach you. I will give you the secret. Crossing over all the obstacles, I will give you. I think the Shubha Dina has not come for sharing the Shapa Vimochana mantra. Very soon it will come. My program now is to teach Shapa Vimochana mantra. Yesterday also I planned for that. Today also I am planning for that. It could not happen because of some obstacles. Even though it is an online obstacle, it is an obstacle. Okay. What are all the shapas now? Curses. What happening now is a shapa. People are trying to block this program. That itself is a shapa of this path, this upasana path. Okay. The first shapa is Vashishta shapa. Vishwamitra shapa comes second. Third shapa is Narada Muni shapa. Fourth shapa for Sri Vidya Upasana is Brahma shapa, means Brahmaji's shapa. We have mantras to share with you to remove this shapas very soon. Definitely, it is possible to break all these four shapas. Then it can be transmitted to you, and whatever time you spend, it will become very useful. With more prayers, let us conclude for the day, and we will continue for tomorrow also. And I appreciate your patience. After crossing some struggles and technical issues, in the name of technical issues, there are some struggles. In the name of technical issues, they are not really technical issues, but they are the negative vibrations of some people, which will be overcome. We can overcome soon, and again we will continue successfully. Today at this point, let us conclude. Thank you for joining today. And today I will allow people with some discussions for another 10 minutes. If you have any questions, you can ask. I request Vasanji to allow people to speak. Vasanji, please unmute.
Everybody is unmuted.
Guruji, namaskaram.
Namaskaram. Thank you for joining. Rajeshji, how are you?
Fine, good Guruji.
Guru Kripa. Yes.
Guruji, why this Vashishta, Vishwamitra, Narada Muni and Prabha gave sabas to? What is the story behind? What is the story behind that?
The one story is clearly told in Purana. Vashishta visits Himalaya when Kali Yuga begins. By then, these Upasakas, rishis who are doing the prayers towards Upasana, Srividya Upasana, didn't give respect to the Guru. So they have forgotten the Guru due to the effect of Kali Yuga. Because of that, to teach them a lesson, Vashishta gives a shapa to these Upasakas. You will forget the true subject, core idea of Srividya. Panchamakaras will become very famous. Panchamakaras, I will explain. Matsya, Mamsa, Mudra, Maiduna, Madhu. These are Panchamakaras. And this will get collapsed. Whoever does Srividya will be misguided. That is the Shapa. Then all these people went and asked Vashishta how to come out of this. Vashishta has given Nrisimha Upasana. Nrisimha Upasana will remove this Shapa. That is why I am trying to teach you Nrisimha Upasana. This is the reason.
Namaskar, Swamiji.
Namaskar.
Hello.
Yes,
Swamiji, like Namaskar, Swamiji. Already I have asked that. I thought if you share with everyone about this, it will be well and good. That about the Navaratri festival to follow rules and pujas, so you can share with everybody so that you would practice.
Yes.
Namaskar.
Thank you for asking this question. But we are in a very preliminary stage, so that I could not guide people for anything, any procedural action. But you can chant Om Aim Hrim Shrim Trayakshari Mantra during this Navaratri period every day, morning 108 times, evening 108 times. And you can chant along with that, you can chant Lalita Sahasranama, which we have already covered. This is enough for this Navaratri program. From Lalitambika temple, you will be given the connective homas, yajnas. Every day I will give talks on Devi. Whatever Devi Alankara we are conducting here, that will be explained. Please listen and join.
Thank you, Swamiji. Namaskar.
Yes. Namaskar.
Namaste, Swamiji. Vinod here.
Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Hari Om. We will meet tomorrow. Swahamila Mahadanyavadaha.
Thank you, Swamiji.